You know, firefighters everywhere are bracing for a busy holiday weekend, and one agency tells us they've been seeing an increase in calls for service. Reporter Margaret Kavanaugh brings you inside the Norfolk Firehouse to show you how they are keeping safe during the pandemic.
Geared up head to toe with gloves and protective equipment, the Norfolk Fire Department shows us how they sanitize their trucks if there's been any possible COVID-19 exposure while they're out on calls. The ambulance is disinfected along with all the equipment, and the 911 dispatchers will ask patients about any symptoms they're experiencing.
We take those necessary precautions right from the beginning, and then when we get there to do the evaluation, we a lot of times bring the patient outside into the open air, which is completely different from what we normally do.
Norfolk fire officials say there have been 29 employees that have missed at least one shift because of possible COVID-19 exposure. But they say so far, no one has tested positive.
Things have been definitely difficult. We put in a lot of different precautionary measures, both on and off duty.
Norfolk Battalion Chief and Public Information Officer Damon Langley says taking action early has helped them get through this pandemic compared to other departments across the country that have had dozens of firefighters test positive in their own agencies.
This made us extra precautious and extra vigilant to ensure that we don't take anything home.
He says when COVID first hit, call volume went down, but in the last few weeks, calls for service are going back up.
I think people are getting a little bit more comfortable. Some of the restrictions have been lifted. People are able to go out and do more.
He says they've spent an additional $83,000 on COVID-related PPE, cleaning products, and sanitizing materials.
Our model as far as service delivery hasn't changed a bit. We're going to be there for you to provide the service. Just help us by making sure you're taking the necessary precautions while you're out enjoying the weather and enjoying your time with your family.
In Norfolk, I'm Margaret Kavanaugh, News 3.
In preparation